This is DAHBOO7. We now have word that some 12,000 NYC students have been banned from going back to school because these consent forms were not signed. So about 12,000 of these NYC students prevented from attending in-person learning because their parents failed to sign a consent form for weekly random testing. And this is ridiculous. Because they did not want their kids poked, prodded, or stuck with whatever because they're not going to be there to oversee it. They didn't want this. They didn't want to approve it. And because of that, they're just simply not allowed to go back in. So these students, part of a group of 190,000 preschoolers through elementary students who returned to the classrooms in December. They're saying about 60,000 preschool and kindergarten students are exempt from the testing. There's no information there on how they're exempt or anything like that. But they said that there's about 130,000 students who are required to participate in this random testing. So out of all those kids that have to participate in this random testing, the parents of these 12,000 said, no, we're not having our kids being test subjects or guinea pigs, however you want to look at it, whatever their reasoning may be. They didn't sign the form, and their kids are basically kicked out. They can't go back in at this point. And they go on to say that students without consent forms and who do not have approved exemptions are transitioned to remote instruction. So they're saying tens of thousands of elementary school parents have voluntarily opted out of the random testing in favor of remote learning. So there's a shift going on here. People need to take a really good look at what's happening with the education of their children, because it is the future and where you're sending them off to. For real. Going to break this down further on the next live stream. Make sure to join us over on DLive. Make sure you're joining me over here on Parler as well. This is the news feed that we're kicking everything out on since they're nuking Twitter accounts. And also make sure to check that subscribe button here on YouTube. A lot of people complaining they're not getting notifications. Check that. Check the bell notification. You'll find links below. Much love, y'all.